Karl Koch, Democratic strategist extraordinaire. Thanks for talking to us.
Absolutely.
So tell me why you think Bill McCollum is unbeatable in the governor's race.
Well, I think Alex Sink's just off to a very good start. She's somebody that people know and like. She's a successful businesswoman, and she knows the state of Florida, and I think she'll be able to put together the resources that a statewide campaign are going to demand in 2010.
It's clear the Republicans are going to come at her very, very hard on her banking background. She really has not had a very, very tough campaign yet. Do you think that plays as an issue, and is she ready for that?
Alex's record as a successful Floridian is unparalleled. She's a successful businesswoman. She knows how to manage big operations. She's been in the middle of those type of situations, and what people with Florida are going to look for in a governor's race is somebody who knows how to manage large operations and can react to their needs.
And where do you see the trend heading, the sort of electoral trend in Florida? Barack Obama won. Do you think Obama 2.0 has the potential to make a real difference?
I think Obama 2.0 has a huge potential for a difference, even if we can captivate 25% of those people who got engaged in this last election cycle. I think you can see a tremendous growth in the grassroots operations, and the effects that'll have from congressional members to legislative members will have huge benefits for Democrats in Florida.
President Obama had his Supreme Court nomination, Sonia Sotomayor, today. So far there's kind of a fairly muted reaction from Republicans. What's the politics of what they're facing, the first Hispanic woman nominee?
Well, this is clearly a very bold choice on behalf of the president. It'll be the first Hispanic woman ever to sit on the United States Supreme Court. That population continues to grow across the country, and it's a very important part of the population in the United States. And I think this will be received as a very positive appointment, and I think she'll probably she'll get through the Senate in relatively short order.
Is there a risk going after, if you're a Republican, going after a Hispanic woman?
I think there is a risk. Clearly, we've all seen the polling numbers. Hispanic voters have moved to the Democratic side of the aisle in large numbers in the past couple of election cycles, and I think Republicans have to be very careful about how they want to question a very prominent Hispanic judge who's clearly qualified to sit on the Supreme Court.
Last question. Kendrick Meek, how in the world does he beat Charlie Crist in the general election?
Well, the one thing that I would say about Kendrick is people have if you want to underestimate Kendrick Meek, ask Jeb Bush how to go about doing that. I mean, Kendrick Meek continually engaged the governor when he was in the Florida legislature and continually won. Whether it was a sit-in or class size, I mean, Kendrick's got a great track record of understanding the state of Florida and understanding how to take on long odds and beat them. And I think he's already off to a great start with his fundraising. That'll continue. And I think Kendrick's a good candidate who understands the needs of the working men and women of Florida. And I think that's going to translate well in a Senate race.
All right, Karl Koch, thanks a lot.
Absolutely.